Game.
Wow. Game.
I had to double check I unmuted the correct thing.
Are we here? Are we able to be heard? You double checked? Triple checked?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, good.
Here,
Yeah.
here.
It's not Discord anymore. Very good. Hello. Oh no, you're all so sick. Oh my god.
Oh, join the club.
Yeah, so many people are sick now. Sadness.
Sorry for snacking. Senpai decided we were gonna eat some nuts.
I brought nuts. So yeah, it's gonna pick up some crunchiness. Sorry for that.
That's
Also
like,
cat ASMR.
always.
Newt and cat ASMR, new title. Maybe we should name it something.
That's our news channel.
Newts and cats.
Newts and cats.
Oh god. We're too tired for this. But yes, hello everybody, anybody who's watching. We're gonna continue our playthrough of Exocolonist. Woo!
Oh, Elliot doesn't have COVID.
Let's thank God for that. And yes, Tammy is alive. They're leaning away from the mic to eat.
It was a crunchy one.
Okay, fair. Alright. Where did we last pick?
We're starving.
Alright, we just had the meeting where they were like, everything's fucked.
So we need to go get more food. And of course, our date mate. But first, we need to rest because we are fully.
Relax.
Wow,
Wow.
oh yes!
Oh babies!
I should show it to Morten. The only thing it does is the minus
honestly, it's a
monsters.
0, so yeah.
Wait,
Oh, you can't only do one. Yeah, then keep the minus stressful name.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot crawling. We don't know how to crawl anymore.
We fall prone and we're like, how do I get out of this? I can't get up.
If we ever fall over, we can't crawl.
No.
I think we did all the talking last.
Yeah, we might have checked before we ended, to be fair. Oh, we have a minus stat on toughness. What is that?
Because we're starving.
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense.
Let's go, we need to get food. Take one step in.
Hello, Utopia.
Forward.
Not looking forward to doing your voice again.
Maybe she won't talk this time.
Maybe. We'll put a... I was about to say put a muzzle on. I just do all her lines like...
We're standing holding up both hands.
I don't think the mic even picked me up there, but...
We probably did.
I feel very relaxed now. I'm just like I'm doing Captain
I
Morgan.
had a fever. Baby!
I'm pointing at the screen, expecting it to be.
Aren't we like a little young for this? But let's go.
Yes, but
The height.
oh my god, you're right. I mean, isn't he like 2 meters tall? Oh no, I need to voice things. No more newts.
Newt.
No more newts.
Elliot has been cooking their brain for 3 days.
Oh god. Is it frying nicely? Do you getting a good?
Are you getting like all across the thing?
A good surface. You're following an animal path through the underbrush when a change in the ambient noise makes you stop in your tracks and listen. You get the feeling you're not alone. By now you're getting used to the feeling of being watched. I know you're dancing.
And not leave alone. We want him.
Yeah, we want him, of course. Symbiosis.
Can we wait, or shall we just tell him we know he's there?
Do we wait and see? Because now we know he's there. Like to see what the fuck he does.
Maybe he leaves.
Oh no, maybe.
Sure, tell him we're here.
Sure. You answer with silence, and you have the fleeting thought that if you're right, you probably sound pretty cool. And if you're not, and you're talking to yourself in the jungle like an idiot, at least no one's around to see. A tall form steps out casually from behind a rock. Suave.
Smile. I like that you realize I forgot his voice.
Yeah. He's like, I see.
Well, hello again.
Says Sim, smiling. He bows to you like a courtier, a gesture that looks perfectly elegant on him, but nonetheless carries a deep sense of still being alien. You take the chance to get a good look at him. A cat is eating my leg. She's like a human. He's like a human, but not. Yes, hi, do you want a feature in this? I think he wants a feature.
Now you know my pain.
Here, you can sit here, in the middle of us. You take the chance to get a good look at him. He's like a human, but not just genetically enhanced. He's a whole different species. An alien, a gardener, whatever that means. That's a lot to take in.
Ward. You look...
He puts a finger to his chin in an exaggerated expression of contemplation.
like a wide-eyed sugar bug.
His hair slithers around the sides of his head like it's trying to get a better look at you. You find your voice and croak.
Notably is that you say. I haven't told anyone about you.
Why can't we say the middle one?
Because we haven't told anyone about him.
Oh.
We didn't tell him our parents about him.
True.
So we can't say that because we never did it.
Makes sense. Make logical sense.
We probably wouldn't have been able to say this one.
Right, true.
If we had done it.
Oh yeah, you get to choose which one. You would do that. I've been told. Why you keep following?
Let's wish for the best. If my people knew I was talking to you, I'd be in some deal of trouble. I imagine it would be much the same for you.
He smiles.
Think of me as your fairy godmother. This is an Earth concept you recognize, correct? You certainly need one.
Oh my god.
Always putting yourself in danger just to see him.
Yep. What do you mean?
Because, my sucker bug, you're about to stumble into a nest of young snap bladders. I thought you might need rescuing again.
Sure enough, you realize you can hear their mewling up ahead. Even the nestlings can be deadly in numbers.
And with that warning, I believe my job here is done.
Sim purrs and turns to leave.
Wait!
For context, both me and Drew reached our hands desperately.
Give the kittens kisses from Elliot.
Hey kitten, I want to kiss you. You go.
Highly disturbed cat.
Yeah, so what? I actually got attention from screaming. You call out to him, but he disappears into the forest without a trace.
He's standing right there.
That's you.
That's you.
Oh, he is standing there still. Oh! You're walking through the wilderness when Sim steps out directly in front of you.
Don't go this way.
He advises you.
Just trust me, hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can look at him.
We can look at him. That's not us at all. It's only fair that you observe Sim in the same manner that he often observes you, intently and while hidden behind a tree. You pretend to leave, then double back and watch him from a short distance away. You hope you'll see what he does when you aren't around. Sim looks like a human if an alien had to draw a human entirely from written description. Too tall, too long, his eyes too black, his whole posture too weirdly attentive. His hair is the most interesting part, so perfectly kept for someone who seems to live in the wilderness. And sometimes you swear it moves in ways hair shouldn't. Like the first time you saw a time-lapse video of a flower turning towards the sun.
His eyes is not black.
No. No, they're not. You watch in silence for nearly 10 minutes, but Sim does absolutely nothing. He tilts his head like he's listening to the wind. Then he leans over to stare at a random patch of grass for far too long. Eventually he turns to stare straight at the spot you're hiding.
Do you like what you see, Suckerbug? You know I do. I'm just looking.
Yep.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, disrespectfully.
I mean, we wanted to flirt with him this time.
True. The sooner the better. Sim smiles coyly.
Good.
He replies. He tosses his long hair over his shoulder and extends his hands, preparing himself for your inspection.
It's not a crime to be curious. Why I find myself very curious about you.
You look your fill now that he's offered. You find yourself constantly drawn back to his deep silver eyes.
Oh, now they're silver now.
You can't decide. And the hypnotic motion of his hair, and within moments you find yourself more relaxed.
Ooh.
I forgot about that.
The boy is a plant, confirmed.
Perfect. Sim's faint smile fills your vision, blanking out the rest of your senses.
Do not be alarmed.
He says. That's the first red flag, though.
Red flag.
Do not be alarmed, be very alarmed. His voice sounds like it's coming from the bottom of a well.
I have the ability to induce a mild sedative effect in organic creatures. I find it useful to reduce their cortisol levels so that I may tend to them more easily. If you find it suiting, I would be happy to use it on you at your request. You have simply to ask. You can get energy from him.
Alright.
Well, he likes cakes, so let's give him a cake.
Let's give him cake. Oh, Mama. I brought you something. Even 2 cakes.
We have 2 cakes. A cake! A most wonderful human invention.
He turns it around in his hands, sniffs it, then takes a fingerful of frosting and puts it in his mouth.
Fantastic.
He shouts again as he hands the cake back to you.
I know that immensely. I hope others you share it with like it as much as I did.
See? We even get to keep the cake.
Wait, do we? Yeah, we do. We just give friendship.
It's just a dirty cake now.
It's just
Contaminated.
Do we do this?
Pretty sure.
He told us twice to not go this way, but let's go.
We're so fucking stupid. You've come across a huge field of flowers. Most are teensy pink ones, but some are beautiful big yellow ones. Check the holopedia. Looks like they're a brand new species. They don't even have a name. They need a name like butter dandies, even though they look neither like buttercups or dandelions. Honestly, they kind of look more like spitting cobras than anything.
I want to see the card. Okay, it's...
Oh, we just get a flower.
We can get a challenge by picking them all.
Well, will you up? We're gonna die.
We're gonna die, let's go.
Let's go.
61. Okay, cards becomes a tree.
Oh no, the mic's in the way, I can't see. I leave this up to you. My excuse.
You can see this one.
True. No.
I don't think that counts as one. Get a full tree moment.
Ooh, that's very good actually. That's more than half.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yes.
And some sim. Save us all.
Yes, of course. Hey, look at that.
And without losing kudos. Because we need us to forget things.
Taboo. No skill challenges. So we did it?
Oh, we got a lot of yellow flowers.
Oh my god. You notice there's a distinct difference between the blooms. As you watch insects buzz from flower to flower, you notice they leave a trail of slightly more pinched-looking specimens. Pollinated ones will likely close up and be shriveled by morning. With this knowledge, you pick 3 healthy, unpollinated beauties.
Whoa! You didn't say anything, Sim. Bye!
Bye! It wasn't as dangerous as you said. Bye!
Right, it was just flowers. Oh.
Oh god, what's this?
Why is it yellow?
You spent some... Oh god!
Some time dying?
Oh, this is probably new because we know more sciencey things.
Vuren.
Ooh, indeed. You've spent some time working in geoponics, so you know your way around a plant or two. Walking through this area, you notice something different about it. The bare ground feels bouncy, like a trampoline, and the plants look all weirdly stunted. Not a lot can stifle nature here, so it's honestly a little weird that there's no grasses or mosses growing here.
So, spongy soil? Or... This one is like, we could have gotten that last time. So shall we just try this one?
Let's take brain. All the plants in this clearing are oddly stunted, and there are very few grasses or weeds, as though something has sucked all the nutrients out of the soil. Or wait, is this even soil? You kneel and take a closer look, more like a kind of dense moss or coral, maybe. You press a hand into the moist, squashy substance. It smells sweet and starchy like cake. It blankets the ground here like in a thick, sponge-like layer, swallowing up everything it touches. Gross, but it smells so good. You dig a large chunk of the sponge cake up to bring back to geoponics. Further analysis is needed, but you have a good feeling about this one. Food source.
Food source. The floor.
The fucking ground. What is that? Like, just sticking up. I guess it's just everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was just in the middle of the path. I was like, more
That's
things.
just a blue. That's a blue.
That's a blue.
I think like up here is a... No, where is the other yellow?
Right?
Oh, wait, it's usually to the right here, isn't it?
Maybe.
Look up here.
Usually on, like, either end of thing. Where's the Vriki?
The very good. This is when it goes in a circle, there it was. There's a blue. I just want to see where the yellow is, so we can find that one first. The second one.
The event tile. So to say.
Uh-huh.
Or was there only one?
Maybe.
Yeah, isn't there only one per...
And sometimes it's 2.
Oh.
Let's go to the Ricky.
Hey. It's a creature, let's go talk to it. Ooh.
I wanna kidnap them all.
You come across not just one Ricky, see? You get more. But a whole swarm of them. Mostly just baby ones, but about the size of your head. They're all amassed around a massive tree, scurrying up and down the trunk. When you can see the tree itself under the swarm, you notice it's the same pale pink as the baby Vriki. its tentacle-like roots meander a fairly large distance before plunging into the ground.
It's the mom.
Mama.
Or Rico turned into that.
When the Vriki sees you approach, they get agitated, and they look hungry. Definitely hungry. Like dozens of hungry grapefruit-sized furry pink spiders. The stuff of nightmares.
Fight them.
Fight them.
Because we are not brave enough.
We gotta fight him. I'm sorry, Elliot, to disappoint you.
No, hop eyes.
Yup. Now we're almost out of zeros as well, so we might be able to get rid of ones. Eventually. If we get total equals gold, we have just enough to forget another memory.
Well, bad start, but let's go.
Yep. It will have to do. A bunch of 4s and a 3. God.
Oh god.
I mean, it's possible. I don't know, with these cards, I'm not sure. We need 10 more.
Wait, don't we have like redraw hand?
Yeah. Maybe we'll only redraw the cards we got this round.
Yeah, they were sucky.
Oh no, was it the entire... No.
Okay, a little bit better. Except we got that 0, but...
We do not need to use it, to be fair.
23!
That was one worse. How many logs do we have?
Not enough.
Definitely not enough.
Oh, that's down.
That's higher. Five more.
Draw a card. Sim!
Sim! Oh no!
Wait, no. There. Sim here to save us.
Sim saved us! And we used a minimum amount though.
Yeah, we only used like 3.
We didn't get the kudos, but it's fine.
It's fine.
I'll take the win.
I'll take the win over the good, thank you.
Well, that wasn't so hard. You smack a couple of them to the ground, and the rest scuttle up to the bows and hides there. You puff your chest out bravely and walk on. Well, I don't think you should be proud of yourself for that one.
Oh, there it is. I told him to say yellow somewhere.
A dense cloud of pollen makes it hard to see even your hand in front of your face here. It's a good thing you have a helmet on with a filter. Not perfect though, and it doesn't help visibility. Just walk. You mosey through the pollen cloud, right into the jaws of a hideously bloated, pregnant snap bladder.
Oh god. Also, I see the legs here.
Yeah, Jesus. Defend.
Defender. No! Why did you lock that one?
Oh, that's so bad.
That's so mean.
This is horrifying. Okay.
Okay, that's a gem one. I couldn't have been a red one, so I could use that at least.
Right? Oh my god, that's such a bad round.
Every round is gonna be bad.
I know.
Oh, I can say that for better.
You need 29 to get it equal, but...
I need 41!
Yeah, but you needed 29 to do half. Oh, what you were.
We didn't get barely any gem cards.
This is not possible. We're just halfway there, basically.
We don't have enough stress.
No, we can't even.
We can give up.
Or save scum. But we have to do it, right?
I mean, we get the same cards, but then we can drag a new card in the beginning. Because we're gonna get that one stuck every time.
True.
I think we tried. Shall we give up and see what happens? We're never giving up.
Yeah, sure. Defeated!
Okay, we got stress.
Snapletter tears your clothing to shreds and swallows you whole. What the fuck is that?
Did we die?
Did we die? Gain memory. Minutes later, as you're being slowly crushed and its digestive juices are starting to sting, a crack of light appears. The snapletter is sliced in two and you slice out of it, half naked and covered in slime, alongside 100 wriggling premature snapletter babies.
Ooh.
Your savior, Sim, of course. He smiles and offers
No!
you a hand. Oh! He then makes a big show of wiping the digestive slime off on a leaf.
You really do find yourself in the most interesting binds, don't you?
He helps you stumble back to the path and sets you on your way home.
So we are forced home
Yeah.
if we give up.
That was like the worst outcome possible, because like, you know, if we had had this option when picking the flowers, it would just have been like, okay, you don't pick the flowers.
Yeah.
But now we almost died. Imagine if we hadn't found Sim.
I like Ellie was like, hey, you died?
You die? That's so funny. Oh my god.
Should I go home or save scum?
Do we just accept our fate?
I guess we can accept our fate for once.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're super rebellious, I forgot.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, rebellion.
Whee. Stressful, 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 stressful.
Yes. We almost got eaten again.
Yes! We saw the inside of an alien. We're like, what?
We saw the inside of an
He's like, how? Yeah, you don't want to know. You catch this on a ridge overlooking the wilderness, bobbing his head along to something playing through his ear-speak. He doesn't notice you walk up. Jumps when you tap him on the shoulder and scrambles to turn off his hollow palm.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
He grumbles and flops backwards on the grass to look up at you.
Man, I was just getting the good part of the song.
What are you listening to? That's our voice, by the way. This looks away.
Here's some old music from Earth. You probably wouldn't like it.
Try me. You sit down beside this and extend your hand to link your hollow palms. This stares at you for a second before pressing his palm to yours, and music floods your brain through your ear-speak. This takes his hand back and weaves his fingers together, timid.
I listen to a lot of Earth music. Do you like it? I love this band.
You listen to this?
Somebody doesn't have music.
I can't hear shit. I'm just like, yeah, Pru's vibing. Pru's vibing. Nice.
I like it.
I love this band. This cracks a small smile, relieved.
Good. I would have killed you otherwise. I mean, it's my favorite right now.
I would have blown you up with the bomb. I mean, what?
We already done that. I always listen to the same album on repeat. It's comfort music. I really like her voice.
He stares into his lap.
Sometimes I feel like the lyrics are about me. They're so deep. Like my soul really gets this kind of music.
I'm 14 and deep. See, I told you.
But don't tell anyone, okay? It makes me feel better thinking that someone knows my pain, even if it's just a dead Earth woman. Sounds deep, man.
Sounds deep, bro. Rock on.
Rock on, man.
This nods and closes his eyes.
Yeah, I have lots of time to think. Not like everyone else here.
I'm not like other girls.
Oh, we got the cute picture.
It's that one. That's still so cute. You lie back in the grass and listen to this as music for a while.
We're not crazy enough.
We are so bad.
But we can hold his hand.
Are we? We're not romancing him, bro.
We are romancing both.
That's what we did last time.
No, Sim died.
Oh, you're right. You reach out tentatively and link just your pinky fingers with this, feeling him tense up beside you. He darts you a nervous glance and looks back up at the sky when he sees you looking back at him. His cheeks go completely red. He doesn't hold your hand, but he doesn't move his hand away either. Oh, cute!
Let me try to get a poly.
Who's like, I'm never gonna go for anyone else in this entire game.
No, it's more like we wanted Sim, so we need to go for this.
That's true.
Because this unlocks Sim.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, now your spouse time. Me speaking with newts in my mouth.
Newts! Not the newts!
Not the newts. That sounds like I'm saying something different now.
Newts!
Send me some newts, baby.
Baby, I need some newts. I see a lot of newts.
Oh god. Yeah, you were on Tumblr, so I understand. You see a lot of newts.
Fucking porn bots.
Yeah. Yep. You spot Tange sitting on a large boulder outside of the lab. She's eating a pressed soy bar ration with determination, alternating bites with huge gulps of water to wash it down as quickly as possible. What you doing out here? She stops her grim work long enough to acknowledge your question.
I hit a limit on a number of consecutive hours that allow me to work in the lab. I'm taking a break.
She says, making mocking air quotes around the sentence.
How dare they?
How dare you not get overworked?
Maybe they're right, you need a break.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna get pissed at us, but...
Yeah, she is.
It was right.
Yeah.
Tange scowls and takes a huge bite of her protein bar, radiating defiance as she chews.
These thinking he can boss me around because I'm younger.
She says and takes a huge swig of water. She scoffs.
I'm smarter than both of them combined.
Tange groans and rubs her bloodshot eyes.
I just want to work, you know. It's a frustrating deep in the zone and feel like I'm just on the pursuit of discovery, and then someone tells me that apparently my genius is taking too long. I want them to treat me like I belong there. The way Dr. Incest does. He actually respects me. She's just jealous that she likes me more.
Rude.
You go.
Tange slides off the boulder, and you see the color bleed from her face as she stumbles into you, nearly crumpling to the ground.
Oh.
She grits out, leaning over when the dizziness passes.
I thought the internal uptake of that bar will be quicker than a real meal, especially after taking into account the time required to walk to the cafeteria.
She trails off, realizing she's clutching her jacket and pushes you away.
I apologize.
She says, brushing herself off.
I'm really, it seems, only human.
Tange scrubs her hand over her face.
Why is both the siblings just like, I want alien in some way? One want a bone one and one want a bee one. Sometimes it feels like I'm a prisoner in my own body. Like I can feel myself trapped in it. This stinking, sweeting bag of meat and bad impulses. Stuck with the burden of keeping it alive every day for the rest of my life and...
Her voice breaks.
Oh wait, are you saying nothing or are we commenting that they're crying?
I think we said nothing last time. Or I don't know if
we never got this far, we didn't have friendship with her.
Right.
We dissed her hard.
True. Are you crying? Should we ask? Tange scowls and wipes her eyes angrily.
Why do I get the ones that talk like...
Yeah, with like sciencey terms.
Reflexive lacrimation is an evolutionary response to emotional and physical stress. In other words, no, I'm not crying. It's just this resentment of my physical form. It reminds me of when I was little and instantly used to take to give me this body. The right body. Only this body wrong too. It's right in a lot of ways, but it's still imperfect. It's still human.
Oh.
If I were an...
Oh, hell yeah.
No, we're Sim.
Says the one holding This's hand.
He's cute, okay?
So is Tad.
I guess. If you're into that.
If you're into that. Let's go.
If I was an AI, everything would be more simple. I could just do my work. I could just do what I'm good at. No messy biological function, no emotion, just clear, beautiful purpose. I hate this. I hate this feeling like this.
Oh my god, that fucking can't get over.
Yeah, let's just take the middle one.
No. Tangent manages a watery smile as she wipes her eyes.
Thanks. I apologize for being all wet on you. It won't happen again. All wet on you.
Oh my god.
Why do you give such a bad cards? I mean, that's good, but bad.
But that 2 will never be the highest value anymore.
No.
Wipes her jacket or something, blah blah blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
You can tell who we clearly care about.
I mean, we should relax, but I think isn't Vertuma here?
Vertumnele is gonna... Yeah.
Yes, we should just go out, use this up, and then get... Because we get rest for Vertuma.
Exactly.
Ah!
Howdy, y'all!
You're near and we can't.
We almost died, right?
That's right, we got eaten. Fine, I'm going resting,
Sim is like blocking the path.
Oh, but we can do training.
What the fuck? We can play absolutely
Fuck it,
the
then.
hardest amount of rugby.
Then we're gonna go here.
Then we're gonna use our brains.
I mean, we have high biology.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is this the life science? Yeah.
You see a notice on the engineer holoweb. Professor Hal is looking for someone to help with after-school tutoring. You should know the basics and be a quick study for the rest. Please apply.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
You tell Hal you're interested in the job.
Oh right. Ho
Ho ho ho.
ho 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 ho.
Santa Claus.
It's Santa Claus. That's great news. You're one of my best students, Noy. Let's ignore the girl in the corner. We'll start you off as my assistants for the younger kids. But I bet you'll be helping the older nuns in no time. That sounded like a fart.
I'm sorry, Hal.
Who is farting down in the corner?
I swear it was my chair.
You swear that every time.
Yes, Grandpa. I won't.
Elliot, shit. I saw what you said.
Wow. Don't worry about it.
There is no shame in that, though. Everyone learns at their own pace. As you know, I hold classes every day. Just come by whenever you have time. I'm sure a smart young person like yourself is in high demand around here.
Unlock tutoring. Ooh. Oh my god, look at this low-ass goal.
Yeah, it's like,
We got eaten alive. Nothing beats this. No.
Wait, if we... No, wait. No, wait.
Uh-huh. Wow.
I wanted the... Wait. But it becomes a 3. Why did you become a 5? Oh.
Plus.
I wanted that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What did we get for that? Very true. Uh-huh.
We used the HAL card in the HAL event, of course.
Of course we need. I never done
Hey,
a 3,
what's
4, 5,
wrong?
6, so I needed one.
Ooh, so much extra biology.
Feel that.
What perk did we choose this time?
The calmness, so we
Right.
don't get so much stress. We get minus and
Oh yeah,
stress
we
every
were
time.
depressed a lot last time.
Calm temperament, so we said, there.
Yay! It's time for Vertumnalia, the yearly midsummer celebration, when the colony gives thanks for its good fortune. Well, it would be, but as you file into the main square, you can't help but notice that the feast table is nearly empty. What Anne lacked in resources, she made up with care. Dishes are lovingly plated. Soy cakes glisten, steam rises from buns stuffed with mince, and there are great pitchers of vegetable broth rendered out from even the most inedible food scraps. There's a neat stack of sugar cubes for dessert. Oh, sugar, what a luxury! In an underwhelming feast, that'll be the highlight.
I feel like we got this later last time, but... Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Governor Eudicott's welcoming speech this year is short. Her frail body trembles as she welcomes you all to the Vertumnalia with a dry, whispery voice, then has to be helped off stage. Like all of you, she has been feeling the effects of the famine. Everyone clears away the chairs for the annual competition. Which one do you participate?
Hell no, conversation is for joiners.
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 Is that our fan base? That's our viewers.
Or joiners.
The joiners.
Last time we just tried to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, we just skipped it then. So should we do the science fair?
I want to see if hold on, but it's for
Oh, yeah,
joiners.
sure.
We might just skip it, but we can save
We will
scum.
probably.
We can save scum.
We save scum.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Save.
Okay, we get rebellions.
More rebellion, yeah. Can't imagine anything duller than running around like a little kid or wasting colony resources on a popularity contest. Too much energy to even watch it. In disgust, you leave the festival and head to the walls to sulk in your self-righteousness. Ooh, you spot this sitting on the wall, dangling his feet off the edge as he stares off into the wilderness.
You're not in talent show this year?
Oh yeah, he was like really into dancing. This shakes his head.
No, I'm done trying to please people.
After the festivities, the whole colony takes a few days off for a break. Well, except for Geoponics, and the foragers, and the kitchens, and everyone who uses the break for their usual work to help out in places that didn't close. Okay, it's not really a break, but you try to take it easy anyway.
Whoop whoop.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Okay, let's try not to get eaten this time.
Teru. Expeditions.
But we still need to rest.
Oh god.
We didn't heal in Verturma.
Oh, I guess not.
Fine, we'll take a nap.
They did say that it wasn't really a break.
Mhm.
You and this both blow off your responsibilities by relaxing on the wall. Sometimes you talk about stuff, but mostly you just give him space. He shows you a simple game he made on his holopalm where you can buy and trade resources to make something he calls profit. Says it's got the idea from an old game he found on the Holo archives, but feels kind of pointless. Just making numbers go up. Every game ever.
Oh, but that one's a decent one.
That's
if
a
you
good
get
one
it
in the
early.
Yeah.
-2 in physical red challenges. Look at the dog thing.
Whoa.
That's what ate us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a decent card.
It's a good card. We don't really do much of red.
Yeah, we'll keep it for now.
Yeah. Not bad enough to. Oh, we're healed. We're healed.
Finally.
Finally.
Jesus.
Last chance to go outside.
No, we have 3 months done this long.
Alright, Glow is the big boy.
Glow is the big boy.
Now we can do stuff.
Now, let's go. Let's try not to get eaten this time. Maybe maybe Sim wants a cake.
It was kind of interesting last time. If the opportunity presents itself.
Let's dive into a
Let's just dive
motherfucker.
in head first.
Yeah, there he is.
Ah, there he is.
Is he gonna yell at us for getting eaten again?
You absolute knucklehead. Hello. You're sitting on a hilltop eating a sandwich when Sim strolls casually out of the jungle. Then the bush is barely stirring as she brushes past. He sits down close to you, crossing his elegant legs beneath him on the bare ground. He watches you intently without saying a word.
Hello.
Hello, Sim.
Hello.
Hello, chap. It looks like he's choosing his words carefully, considering what to say. Finally, he replies simply.
Hello, Noi.
He nods towards your lunch.
Good lunch.
You offer him some of your
I'm not
sandwich?
playing your games, alien.
Like a complete 180.
Yeah, let's offer him some of our sandwich.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what he thinks. He takes the piece with a thanks and tries it, chewing thoughtfully and quietly. He replies, his face neutral.
What's in it?
Zucchini, it's a vegetable from Earth. You explain to Sim that zucchini is boring, but about the only thing that grows well here. And the bread is made of grain that grows in geoponics, which is fed through a grinder to make flour and then mixed with yeast and salt and baked in an oven. Sim is riveted.
What else?
There's mayonnaise. Sim mouths the word mayonnaise silently.
It just comes out of a machine. What is it made of?
Oil and water, emulsified by soy protein.
Oh my god, we know that.
We know that. Usually it comes from eggs. Yeah, you explained that it would normally be made with eggs instead of soy protein. The decision was made long before you were born that the colony would rely more on plant-based proteins to avoid the ecological burden of caring for domesticated animals on board the stratospheric. Sim nods intently.
And why 2 pieces of bread instead of 1? Why does the bread go on the outside?
That's because... Wait, why do you care?
It's just that you humans are fascinating.
He blinks and straightens his shoulders.
I mean, it's just that my people capitalize time on a quite different scale than humans do, so we're rather boring. Or not predictable, is more the correct word. It lends itself to far less degree of chaos.
He smiles.
Humans right now, you are a rather chaotic species, aren't you? Species. In only a short generation, you completely renovated your society to adjust to life on another planet. Novelty is something of a novelty in a stable system as this.
He picks at the frayed hem of his clothing.
Why, even this is new. I have no need to cover my body for protection, and certainly feel no social or moral obligation to do.
Sim extends his arm, preening.
What did I do? Do you have anything else on its covering?
How old are we? This is so sad.
14, we are starting to think about it.
Okay, that's true. It's puberty time.
We are puberting.
It is. We are puberty. It's a verb.
Picnic date.
Picnic date. Sim blinks rapidly and smiles.
Well, that's an interesting phrasing.
Oh no.
Regardless of what's under my clothing, the phrasing of the question implies that I would feel a need to cover it. And the answer to your question, no, I do not feel I need to cover anything on my body.
He folds his hands in his lap.
Perhaps it's not the answer you crave, but it's the one you deserve for the time being.
Okay, you're a sensible alien. At
Thank
least.
you, being sensible alien.
Thank you. Ooh.
Ooh, look at that art, though.
Oh yeah, it's from that one picture.
Yeah, when we were being horny little bitches.
Don't worry about it. You have a million questions for Sim. How does he speak your language? Where did he get those clothes? How did he know your name? Sim only holds up his hand with a wistful smile.
I'm eating nuts.
Newts.
Newts.
Newts in your mouth. I deserve that.
I would answer your question if I could. I'm afraid, however, that's simply not the time. What's your earth saying? The trees have ears?
He rises to his feet, not bothering to dust himself off.
I like the feel of those words in my mouth. Your language is so beautiful, complex.
Well, learned Sim-more.
More. Oh, okay. I don't know what we learned, but okay.
You watch Sim walk down the hill and disappear into the trees, as if he had never been there at all. Not even the grass is bent in the place he sat.
He's a ghost.
Oh god.
Ghost, you want a cake?
We're in love with a ghost. Oh, more cake?
More cake? Nom, 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 nom. I don't know if we get plus with him for that.
It didn't pop up, but hey, we're getting there.
I'll try to give him some. I don't know if we
Didn't
can.
we like become? We like
Oh,
got
can.
to know him at like age 19 last time.
Yeah, we were very all.
Yeah.
We were at least in next stage of body type.
Mm.
Me trying to be body type.
Yeah.
Okay, please tell me the thing that ate us isn't here anymore.
Right? Or maybe.
I think I just got.
Okay.
I'm used to sneaking past everything.
True. You're alone, exploring an unmapped area of the Valley of Vertigo. Pollen is thick here and your air filter is overworked. A warning light has been flashing orange for the last 10 minutes.
Oh, didn't we die? I was gonna say last time.
Kind of. There are plants here that you've never seen before. Flowers with intense rainbow hues and strange lumps of fungal matter which pulse as if they're breathing. You cut some samples. Utopia will totally give you extra kudos for these. The pollen is especially thick up ahead, deep fuchsia shimmering with color. Everything here seems to dance with tiny flecks of reflected light. It's kind of magical.
Go forward.
Let's go. Ooh, pretty. You push forward into the suffocating pink fog. It's so thick you can only see a few meters ahead. You follow the glimmering towards where it is densest. You come up upon a glade filled with what seems to be strange topiaries. They loom out of the glittering fog, each in the shape of an animal. They're all formed from the same spongy, glittering pink substance and dotted with finger-length fungal growths. You're so distracted you almost fall into a large hole in the center of the glade. Check for danger!
For danger.
You've seen plant-like animals before. Are these topiaries actually predators waiting for you to get close? You watch them carefully from the edge of the glade. They're completely still, not breathing. There are no life signs. Good. Your envirosuit beeps a warning.
Take a sample of the fungus.
Yeah, sure. As you bend down to take a sample, you realize the dense, shining haze is coming from the topiaries. Fog is seeping out of the holes at the end of each fungal growth. Break off a few of the growths into a collection vial. You remember helping Tange for extra credit in biology class. Said that the shimmer, the seasonal illness that affects your dad in pollen, is some kind of colonizing fungal growth. Would this be related? Your envirosuit beeps a louder warning.
Promotion! It's been a while.
You have a strong sense of remembering. It's a bad place. Terrible illness lurks in this part of the valley. It will pounce if you stay here any moment longer. You have to get out of here immediately. The warning light in your mask begins to flash red in agreement.
Do we leave?
Yeah, I think so. You leave. As you exit the thick pollen and are able to see again, your mask warning light starts flashing red. Filter is finally clogged. You got out of there not a moment too soon. You lurch back into the checkpoint, where the other foragers quickly replace your filter. Utopia chides you for not paying attention. Oh, God.
But we got fungus.
We got fungal spores. We might be able to help Dad.
We might save one of our parents.
Yeah, because our mom collapses because of overwork and famine.
Yeah, we didn't succeed with that because I think you need to save it from the beginning.
Yeah, we needed some sort of code or something.
Yeah.
You come across another squeeger hive, an intensely gravid, I was about to get a beat, hive queen and her hundreds of wriggling grubs rooted here like just any other tree. This one seems calm. You're able to approach close enough to smell the sweet tang of her royal belly.
Well, we need food.
Royal jelly, sorry.
Royal belly.
Royal belly. That's what I have. Ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho, this is my belly ho. Wait, this is red.
Yeah. A strong challenge.
You can add up to 4. Yeah, we don't get it to 3-4. Why don't you use random transform into 4? Oh well.
26.
You have a gum. You have a gum.
23 is not bad.
Four. 3. No! No, if you do.
Doesn't matter if we put this in the last place to get 3-4. It did matter.
Yeah. We get all the 4s.
Log on the 3.
Yes.
Oh, we get a free.
Oh, we got a free. First class used the free.
Oh.
Whoa! We did it!
I would.
No.
We got kudos. We get to forget something.
Woo, I'm food!
The calm hive queen is only a rudimentary danger sense. Squidger hives can be very defensive when they sense danger to their young, but so long as you don't set off the workers or the larvae, you're free to walk right up to her. Gently avoid hunting any of the babies as you scrape her copious honey into a collector.
Because I said hunting.
I did say hunting.
Hunting her babies.
I won't hunt them, I'll just poke them.
I only just pick some honey.
No hurting the babies. Zooming through the pollen, zooming through the pollen.
Your pollen that's killing our dead.
Us coming home really like pollen.
Wait.
Covered.
I think I was supposed to turn there. Somewhere. I know we have more.
Past him?
No, there it is. Here.
A herd of float cow are grazing nearby. You watch them peacefully bob along, occasionally releasing streams of urine or clouds of helium to maintain a sight.
Milk one, capture one.
We did try to capture one before.
Do you think we can do it so hard?
Ooh, maybe not, but
Shall we try? Save scum?
Save scum. See, we're not above this.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. We didn't do it last time.
Okay, the 3. 3 is fine.
Ooh. 3 is pretty good. And it's a gem card as well.
No, that's better to save.
You need around 30?
18?
I think that's close we can get.
I thought it was 63, I was like...
No.
Oh, +4 if this is the only rain card. That will be hard.
Oh my god, push through 140 stars.
Draw in your hand.
Songs of sadness.
Wow, 20.
That's worse, I think.
25.
Just 20.
We just need 20 more points.
I
I mean, if we make them red, maybe. Do we have any?
We can't. We used the last one.
Oh,
last time.
we can make those yellow.
True. Or at least the first. Not the rainbow one. It doesn't matter.
32.
Okay, that's a little bit better. How about that?
I mean, I saved scum, so. Okay, fuck it.
Didn't you put that at the end then? Have the 3. Oh, it doesn't change. Man. Load, I guess.
I just want to try a thing.
Don't try.
If we get the same card, yeah. What did we have last time? Wait, this one will give even more. No, that will also be a 5.
It's better to get rid of that one. Beginning its efficient. Still gonna be very.
No, we can't do that. 40. I did worse.
Got a worse hand.
36.
Ooh.
So close.
Wasn't there a goal last time?
No, it was 45.
Oh, right.
I wish I had like +1.
We have that one.
37.
We still need 10. That's insane. And now we can push through.
39. Shall we push through?
Should we?
we never
get a
do.
float cow. It will help with. I feel like that's a good energy spent.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have any more left to do.
Eventually, you pick out one of the young female that look underfed and moves more slowly than the others. She seems like an outcast. The others won't let her eat, and they keep chasing and harassing her. She'd be easy to catch, and as malnutritioned as she is, maybe easier to tame. Maybe easier to tame. You get a lasso around her and hold her down while she whinnies in terror and releases her piss ballast to try to get away. You're in the blast radius, but you hold firm. You're able to bob her along behind you, all the way back to the depot.
Yay, food.
Well, howdy, Utopia says, when you bring the float cow in. What do we have here? Why, you're a real cowpoke, Nyoy. I'm a mite jealous. She inspects the tired float cow. She's looking a little under the weather. Here's hoping we can nurse her back to health back on the ranch. I'll take her back myself. You can come see her anytime in geoponics.
Whoa.
Cool, I forgot her voice.
He almost died from stress, but...
Oh god, sorry. Sorry, Ezio. Scared of the cat.
Scared my cat?
Yeah.
Why?
On the dipping. An absolutely enormous tree forms the path, or part of the path here. Its roots cut natural stairs into the path, and its magnificent canopy of large, flat leaves completely blocks out the sky. They arch overhead almost to the ground on the other side. Walking under it's like going through a tunnel. In the tunnel is dark and gloomy, unseasonably cool, and filled with a whispering of leaves. Get the sense that something is aware of your presence.
Shall we whisper back?
Sure.
It's hopefully not 68 again. Not 61. At least we got a 5 locked.
Oh, fair. Oh, it is gonna make something to eat. Sounds good.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Close to 20 as we can get.
16
would
unless...
be ideal. Yeah, that 5 is really.
Why couldn't you get the gem thing now?
Right.
I use that. Oh yeah, that counts.
23 is half-ish. We could do this.
There! Why couldn't we get these good cards in the last one?
Right, we kept getting messed up with the card locked. Last one, kudos.
It's fine, we still
It's
have it.
fine. We have enough.
We can still forget things.
Yeah. A nearby leaf unfurls and offers you 2 large hard nuts. Nuts!
Nudes! The nudes! The nudes!
It was a prophecy foretold.
Oh god, I'm almost falling off the chair.
Listen to that. A lot of things will fall if you do.
That's gonna be fun to get on my head.
You feel a sense of peace and cooperation wash over you, like you and the tree have an understanding. Eat the newt. Eat the newt.
Eat one, plant the other. Eat them both. Bring them both back to Utopia.
I think the best would be to bring them back both.
Save scum.
Save scum.
Save
I
scum.
want to eat one.
I want to eat one too.
We're on the same page at least. Being like, yes, can I put it in my mouth? I will do it. You crack one of the nuts and eat the meat inside. It's bitter, but tasty. You take the other one to a clearing about an hour away and plant the second nut. Good luck, haunted tree.
Okay, maybe we should have taken away this.
Yeah. I just wanted to see if it did something funny.
Yeah, we should.
Which is good. Which is delicious.
Like, oh yeah, tastes weird.
Even to Utopia.
Fuck, I need to do this again.
Uh-oh.
Let's be back.
At least we
can
do it.
That one and that one.
It was a prompt about a newt. We got offered a newt.
we got a newt.
We got a newt. And the prompt was like, oh, do you want to eat it or do you want to save it and bring it back to the colony? We were like, we want to eat it. We want to see what it does.
I don't remember if I'm doing this the way I did last time.
Probably not, but it's still good. This looks the same so far. I mean, you're gonna win it.
No, wait, you can do that.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much. Yay!
Ooh.
So we tasted the newt.
It tasted newt. It didn't have anything.
Good, but we'll bring them back for food. Maybe they can grow something. You are a forager, after all. Utopia can figure out what to do with these.
Yeah, we got loyalty and kudos.
We're still very rebellious, though. Don't forget the flower. They're even glowing, like.
She's online.
I think you still have the sound too, right? Where's that? Oh no, the sound is just for the events, right?
Yeah. They go. I think that was lost.
I think we cleared out.
Yeah, because we can.
We'll go back to Sim and be like, call me.
Calm me down, Sim.
Let me rest on your shoulder. Not that I think it's gonna do much, but. Would you help me calm down?
Of course.
Sim murmurs, stepping into your space. Cool hands alight on your cheeks, tilting your head to look in his eyes. Within moments, you feel the burdens of your day lift off your shoulders like a balloon floating away into the sky. No, that's my full cow. Your consciousness reasserts itself sometime later, and you find yourself held in Sim's long arms. You blink away the brain fog and you pull yourself together, thanking him for the experience.
It was my pleasure. Joy, stay safe out there. Okay, yeah, let's go.
It's not gonna do anything, but...
We're not stressed anymore.
We're interacting with Sim, that's all we want. You wonderful.
Content. We're back.
We're back, baby. This little gazebo is set up as a waiting area for the automated transporters, which trundle back and forth between here and the colony. Sign reads, Ottawa's Depot, Valley of Vertigo. Attention! Air filters mandatory in this zone. Fruit is abundant, but please identify species before harvesting, as some species may object to violence.
Elliot's calling me out, I'm sorry.
Wait, you're so damn bad for this plant? I mean...
Senpai is done for some other people.
I've gotten into veganism.
I could be a vegan for him.
I can be a vegan. I can go newt. The newt route.
I'm a vegan, but only for one certain vegetarian.
There's only one plant-based thing
There's only one plant thing I want to eat.
There's only one plant-based thing I want to put in my mouth.
Sally's not telling me what's under his clothes.
No, true. We're too young for that.
We are very much too young for that.
Oh no. Oh,
Hi,
look at this.
Step on top of him.
I feel like we cheated on you, but not really. You leave the front gates and see Dis talking to one of the senior surveyors. He listens intently to their instructions, and the surveyor hands him a satchel of instruments and claps him on the shoulder before walking away. Dis turns to you.
I know.
He says. He hikes the satchel on his shoulder and gives you a shy smile.
It's still kind of weird to be allowed to be outside the walls.
This is secret.
That's the fairest thing you've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen a plant man. He refused to take off his clothes.
This looks up at the sky with a thoughtful look.
There's this big rock in the western ridge that almost totally flat on top. When I get near it, it makes me feel happy.
Man.
It's so strange. It's really hard to leave. First time I went there, I laid on top of it for so long that I almost missed the transport back.
Wow, you're such a good forager.
Sounds kind of romantic. I know it's my job, but I haven't told anyone about it yet. I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like it wants to keep the secret. Shall we? Yeah, you're
I mean,
like...
you know what I feel, but... An isolated place that makes you feel good? Yeah. This blinks at you like the thought you truly hadn't crossed his mind. He frowns.
I guess it says it...
He says, as if the words taste bad in his mouth. This looks pretty busy, so you say goodbye and let him get back to his work. You'll have to let him keep some of his secrets.
For now.
But a new... For Newt.
For Newt.
Oh, it's taking over. I can't stop saying it.
I'm gonna hear you say that in your sleep, like Newt. I want
It's gonna
Newt.
Also, we can forget Mamede.
Oh yeah, right. You wanna wash away your brain a little bit.
Yes. Scrub the brain a little.
Okay, but we have...
So many ones, oh my god. Bubble blowing baby.
Okay, red is pretty good.
That's the only 0 we have left. Baby.
Bye.
Goodbye. Have a nice life.
Now it's these ones, first
Yeah.
words.
Oh god, so many. Yeah.
Why have we talked so much when we were young?
Right?
Let's see what
We can tutor.
children was. I didn't check.
Oh.
I was gonna check. I clicked this then. Anyway.
I think it's like empathy. Isn't it?
Oh, hi Noy, you made it.
Hal claps you soundly on the back and welcomes you to the class.
Everyone, you know Noy. They're here to help you with your classwork, so don't be afraid to ask them if you're stuck on something.
Okay. He turns to you.
Thanks for helping out. Some kids are here because they need a little extra help, others because they work best with a partner. No judgment. There are lots of different ways to learn in the classroom.
You settle in to help the younger students learn how to use their holopalms to access the HoloNet. Congruence's massive database. Congruence has everything they could ever need. Music, movies, games, novels and comics, a calculator, a timer, an encyclopedia, textbooks, the colony's social media, specialized tools for different jobs like architectural holograms. It's a massively powerful tool, and it's in their literal hands. They're mostly interested in the game.
Elliot said, instead of snooping, it will be nooting.
Yep.
I just think about Nootmare.
Nootmare. Oh, it's this little girl. Some understand it less than others. I don't remember what it did for. It was light, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna read about this stuff?
Oh god, that's a kid I don't want to meet.
No, I don't think that's their voice. What are we gonna read about stuff? Nougat whines, poking dejectedly at her holoscreen. The skin around her newly implanted holopalm looks a little red, like she keeps picking at it. I just want to go play.
Happy Cheeseburger Day because school said it was. Hi, Gaming Hamburger.
Hello. So are you gonna rename yourself Happy the Gaming Cheeseburger now?
Okay, here, let me show you something, or that looks infected.
Ooh, we're smart. We can actually help.
Wasn't that yesterday?
Wow.
I don't know, we don't have Hamburger Day.
Hearing. Yeah, we don't have Hamburger Day. Cheeseburger Day. We do that looks infected.
Or, let's just show, okay.
Be scared. You take a closer look at Nougat's holopalm implant. The edges where it meets the skin are peeling back, and it looks red and puffy. No wonder she's having a hard time concentrating. It looks like it really hurts. Take her to medbay, put some antibiotic cream on it, and wrap her hand so she stops picking at it. She's excused from this lesson until her implant heals properly, so you spend some time with her afterwards, showing her how your own holopalm works. The quieter environment of the medbay seems to help her concentrate, and soon she's zipping through Congruence's archives on her own. Looks like you're pretty good at this tutoring business. Stanton and Chief Engineer Instance have been hard at work in the lab trying to find a cure for the shimmer disease. You join them in the research. You're the one who found the sample of the shimmer fungus and analyzed it. You're the one whose father suffers the most from it. You confirm that the shimmer is an airborne fungal disease, and that the thick, choking spores in... Why is
your
my
computer started?
Hello? But why?
Ghosts.
Ghosts?
Ghosts?
Oh, no, fucking so. You confirm that the shimmer is an airborne fungal disease, and that the thick, choking spores in pollen are the same fungi from the Valley of Vertigo, the ones that colonize the host and turn their bodies into more spore-producing fungus. Finally, you have a long-due breakthrough. Sunlight. You try inoculations, antibiotics, antifungal creams, but what finally works is a high-intensity light treatment, mimicking the full force of the sun's during dust, coupled with an interjection to increase its potency.
Of course! The fungus colonize animal life during pollen, as suns could come to it, but the intense light of dust scorched the fungus from the survivors. It's all part of a natural cycle.
Nice! The treatment works on samples, now to test it on a subject.
Test it on your dad, test it on yourself, test it on an animal.
On ourselves?
Brave. Oh, I almost clicked.
Oh god, I saw that.
Or an animal.
What do you think?
Safe scum.
Safe scum?
At least we're calling himself scum for doing
Oh no,
it.
I don't think they actually turned it off.
Okay, so
I think that's why.
so
I think it like went in and out of sleep mode somehow.
So test it on ourselves?
You open a triple-locked research room and pass through an airlock. You don't have your envirosuit on, but that's the point. You need a strong dose of this fungus in your lungs. Small room is filled with the shimmer fungus. It's growing on everything, the floors and walls, and on lumpy shapes that were some kind of biological matter once. Now it's all just fungus, violet and shiny. You breathe deeply, marveling in the feeling of soupy, dangerous air infiltrating your body. Ange watches safely from behind the thick plexiglass. You can't tell if she's jealous or impressed. Next, you slide into the light therapy machine and have to bask in the nice, warm light for a while. You even have a nap.
Oh yeah, less stressed.
Dr. Instance takes your vitals and runs samples of your fluids through various machines. She's excruciatingly thorough, but after a few days she concludes that the treatment was successful. You still carry a high fungal load, but its effects have been nullified by the light therapy.
Help with Tanner cure the shim. Oh!
Wow.
Remarkable. No, that wasn't taint.
Grumpy lady.
Oh, remarkable.
Instance is going over your findings.
Now that we have a frontline therapy, we can begin treatment of treating the population to prevent fungus from taking hold. All cards become blue.
Ooh. Amazing.
Oh.
He looks over at Tange.
Nyoi discovery would be great help with the other researchers.
You suspect Tangent might be cross that you got the credit, but she nods, looking pleased. You're just thankful that no one was killed, not your father or anyone else. The colony's safe from the shimmer.
Takes one step and dies.
Yep. That's not gonna come back and bite us in the ass.
Of course
Are you
not.
happy with that? I'm happy with that.
Oh God!
Ooh. Jesus Christ, what is happening?
I don't know, but everything is sixes.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we have this like when we play on?
Exactly, yeah.
47,
Yes, because
43.
it becomes blue when you put
Yeah.
it there, so. Oh my god. Can we get extra money for that, please? Just one.
13.
Eh.
I mean, we got some reasoning.
Damn, we need to work, honestly. But also explore.
Explore.
Explore and work to earn money and sim. Of course.
Okay, let's see.
Oh yeah, Elliot suggested doing testing on ourselves as well. For genetic
Yeah.
research.
Okay, now we can check what this was. Reasoning, empathy.
Oh, reasoning.
Oh, that explains the reasoning we got.
Mm-hmm. We're really close to another point in biology.
Yeah, so we should probably keep going with that.
Yeah. You're headed off on lunch break when you see Mars and Tange sitting together in the engineering break room. Tange is eating a sandwich while also scrolling on her holopalm with it, and Mars is half collapsed on the table, barely holding her head up on her hand as she pouts at Tange. Come on! You said we were gonna hang out after lunch. Aren't you done eating yet? Tange takes a slow, deliberate bite of her sandwich and chews while making eye contact with Mars. It goes from funny to awkward to hilarious as Mars's face falls and she puts her head on the table and groans.
Proper mastication is important for digestive health.
Tange answered primly, a smile curling at the corner of her mouth. You can masticate in private. What are you reading? What are you reading, and how is it more important than me, your best and only friend on the planet?
Just something for work. It's really interesting. I didn't know Dr. Instance was so well published. Even though she was only 25 when she left Earth. She was practically a prodigy, like me.
She looks at her hollow screen again.
Absolutely fascinating. We're so lucky to have such an accomplished researcher here in Truma.
Oh, we couldn't read last time.
No,
We were stupid, we couldn't read.
we had no reasoning.
True. You take a seat at the table and sneak a look at Tange's screen. You catch a few words. Recombinism, tissue tropism, RNA, protein sheaths, intrinsic immunity. Maybe something to do with viruses? From the pictures, possibly also fungi. Without further examination, it's hard to tell. Tange notices you looking and shuts up her holopalm, shooting you a cool look.
Not more women, yes.
Oh yeah, wait, I want to learn about microfiches. Tange looks startled, but pleased. She turns her holopalm back on and tilts it so you can read along. It's dense but interesting, and definitely about viruses that affect fungi.
I didn't know you were interested in instance all the work as well, Joy. Perhaps we could work together to praise the next section. It's particularly challenging.
OMG, nerds! Look at you two eggheads, better you than me. Tange graces you with a small, thankful smile.
Well, we're just protecting the twins, huh?
You've been eating for like half an hour, Tange. Come on, Mar says, pulling her hands down her face. Please, can we go do something fun before some rampaging Xeno eats us? We're both too pretty to die of boredom. Tange smiles.
You think I'm pretty, Mars?
She asks, seemingly genuinely curious. Mars sets her hand on top of Tange's. The prettiest, she swears, her other hand over her heart. Even prettier than me. Well, I mean, I win in the looks department, but I think smart women get it, like, extra points.
Mm-hmm.
Tange says, putting her hand on top of Mars's hand and leaning in to fix Mars with an unusually flirtatious expression.
Are we like third wheeling here?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
We're definitely third wheeling. Why are people sending empty things again?
I have no idea. Exactly. We have a different third wheel.
There's someone else we want a third wheel.
I ain't no engineer, but I know that a third wheel.
Oh, this one gets an extra. Oh no, they get minus.
From battle condition.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because it's a 4. A double. Win.
Win. You worked well.
Oh yeah, we are very, very stressed.
And starving.
Yeah, but we can't do anything about the starving part.
True. We did bring newts and we brought a cow.
We are nudes. How's it going? We have 4! We're working hard. Oh god, we have so much friendships.
I'm close to a new heart. Anemone. Okay.
Oh, we're so close. Well, let's rest.
This game has so much replayability because now we're doing kind of similar things because we want to unlock him. But imagine if we only went for anemone or something.
Oh come on, that's decent
so
cards.
Ones. 3's not bad at all.
Oh.
Look. It's been 3 seasons of heavy food rationing, getting more and more strict as the year dragged on, and the fields continued to struggle. You've been wasting away. You all have. It's not just the lack of calories. There just aren't enough vitamins and good stuff in the food you are eating. Your muscles ache all the time. Sometimes you feel strangely euphoric, filled with inexplicable energy, but often it feels like there are weights tied to your shoulders, pulling you down. You don't have the energy to do it anymore. Even the prospect of getting up to find food feels like too much effort. Better just lie down and accept it. Despite being so tired you can't fall asleep, you spend your entire days in a dazed fog.
At least you're hard to feel hungry or not.
For months, the idea of food plagued your thoughts, each one like a dagger in your stomach. They've been replaced by an odd sense of peace. Now you feel half tethered to this reality, floating above everything like a balloon. Your friends stop working and retreat to their quarters. You lie to each other on the holonet, all saying you're okay, just taking it easy, waiting for the harvest. Well, the harvest came and went, as meager as ever. Your mother still hasn't given up, and never rests, never stops working, as much as your dad begs her to. You must be sleeping in Diaponis, because you hardly see her in the family quarters anymore. From where you lie nestled in your bed, in your cozy fugue, it all seems like far, far too much effort to bother with.
Drag your butt out of bed.
Drag yourself out of bed, baby. You try, but end up collapsing off your bunk. You barely have the energy to climb back up into bed. You don't feel pain or fear, just a strong urge to lie there and stare at a poster of a pink cat on the wall, which you do for hours. Pretty sure that behind those yellow disc eyes, it's trying to tell you something. About the nature of the universe, the cycles of space and time. Have you been here before? Or is this the first time? Hi, cats. Your mom comes to your bedside and tries to feed you some of her rations. She looks like hell, sallow-eyed and gaunt, but she refuses to stop working. Says she can't keep the rations down anyway, and they upset her stomach. Please, Nioi. Oh, she's whispering. While a cat is screaming. Please, Nioi, she whispers. Please eat.
I mean, she'd be sad if we don't take it.
Mm-hmm.
I might special romance tang if Sim fails, if he dies again. So we take the food.
Yeah. You struggle to choke down your mom's rations. Every bite is easier than the last. You can feel the fog lifting as you begin to regain your strength. After a week of bed rest and double rations, your head clears and you can walk again. But your mother still refuses to rest. Both of your parents feel responsible for this famine, but as head of geoponics, your mom takes it personally. She's skipping meals, relying on water and pressed soy bar rations. Just enough calories to keep a body moving, but not enough to stay healthy. Yet she never lets up working herself to the bone, barely even sleeping. Increasingly sallow-eyed and gaunt. You and your dad try to slow her down, but, well, she's a stubborn woman. Not for her, she says, then who? You and your dad are in the lounge, slowly sipping your vegetable broth when there's a commotion at the doors. Someone's run in, gasping for breath, yelling for you and your father to come to geoponics. No, it's just like before, it's just like in your dreams. You and your father run to geoponics, but you know what you're gonna see before you get there. Your dad sees her body first. He lets out a cry like something you never heard before. A deep, unimaginable pain dragged up from the darkest parts of where fear lives. Your dad falls to his knees beside the frail body of your mother, pulls her into his arms and sobs, wretched and agonized. You don't even know what to think. Your mom always seemed larger than her body. Seeing her now, there's nothing there. A fragile shell. They tell you she didn't even cry out. She just went to her knees and then lay down in the dirt. That was it. She's gone.
God, our stress is going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down.
Yeah. Your mother's body is taken to the incinerator room, and that night the colony gathers to pay their respects. You join them.
Last time I think we joined them.
Yeah.
Do you want to agree by yourself this time?
Sure. You hear from the others that the funeral service was beautiful. Like how you used to do it in space, your mother's body was placed in the colony recycler, and her remains will be used to nourish the feet. Even death she gives to the land. Your dad, the new head of geoponics, encourages you to take some time off to process your grief. What do you do?
No, get back to work. We need to
follow in your mother's footsteps.
We need to buy holiday.
Oh Jesus!
Don't die.
Your mom wouldn't want you to be weak. Toiled too hard for you to sit around feeling sorry for yourself while there was work to be done. A few days after the funeral, surveyors returned with an unexpected bounty from the Valley of Vertigo. It's enough to survive for another month, until the new year maybe, if you keep rationing. The colony will continue to live along, but without your mother.
It's glow season, it's glow season.
It's glow.
Crystals.
Drinking water, remember to drink water. You can have some of mine if you want. You don't have to like air quote some air into Jesus Christ.
And there everybody got a heart attack.
Yep. Just the biggest slurp of nothing.
Oh, okay, we're not even getting a story.
I like how like Sephiroth-y Tange's hair is in the first one there. Very
Sephiroth.
Give us money. Oh no, we're studying.
We're studying. Because we want the last peek.
The roar wakes you. You would wake the dead. It shakes the walls, rumbles through the ship's hull, and makes your heart skip a beat. You're paralyzed by a sudden clench of fear in your gut. Through your portal window, you hear metal screeching and people shouting. Then another roar, guttural and rumbling like the sound of a mountain collapsing. Something enormous is out there.
Shall we run out face it for once?
Okay. I mean, that's what we did last time, but
or shall we stay indoors?
I don't know. What do you feel like?
I don't know. I think it's that big thing now.
Yeah, it's the big chunkus.
The honkus.
What's
The honkiest of
our
honkios.
combat is
Garbage. Yeah, we suck at fighting.
toughness as well. Yeah,
Shall
but maybe
we-
we're smart. I don't know.
Save scum.
Save scum. Wow, we really turned into
And we don't use them that
the
often.
scum of the earth. Yeah. You don't know what gives you the courage, but you run out into the fields to face the horrible creature face to. I forgot.
It's
what
the
is it?
honkiest of honkies. Hobonkus bonkus.
That's the Latin name for it.
The honkus
Bonkers bonkers.
Honkus bonkus.
Bodonkus.
Has no face.
It has no face. In place of a face or even a head, its body just unzips, revealing a mess of writhing pink tentacles and blinking eyes, pocketed with jagged asymmetrical teeth. It stands on 4 enormously powerful legs, each as wide as across as tree trunks. Clinging to its back and its thick slug-like tail are clumps of lichen that glow faintly in them. The creature's nearly twice the height of a greenhouse, standing on top of a flattened one, of the wreckage of a lattice, and plants all around. Flickers of light from blast rifles and stun gloves lighted from underneath. And the stench of ozone is thick in the air. You see Anemone and her brother Comb darting in and around its legs, with their twin shocks of red hair. The faceless creature lurches into another greenhouse, oblivious to the soldiers trying to herd it away. The monsters left a trail of destruction where it smashed right through the walls. Smaller creatures are pouring in through the gap and heading towards. They're headed straight to command. You watch helplessly as the horde of animals storm command, sneaking through torn away panels and smashing through windows. Too far away to hear the screams, but Governor Udicott's inside. You have to do something.
We saved her last time.
Yeah, fuck Udicott.
Shall we go Anemone
Yeah.
or fight the faceless monster on your own?
Kombucha's gonna die if we don't help.
Shall we help?
Let's try. You run towards the Oponics.
We are gonna die.
Oh, for sure. A handful of rocks as you cross through the barren fields. When Kombucha sees you, he gestures for you to flee. That's you.
Alright, get off of her now. You're gonna get yourself killed.
You grip your rocks in defiance. You're sick of being told to hide like a child. You want to help.
We are not gonna do this. 70. We have no stress to push through.
You are right.
This is
But it saves scum, so. Not gonna go.
Which gonna win over this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, become threats.
Yeah, it's 30 per round now to get it out. But it's not too bad.
Oh,
18 is all.
18. 25.
Whoa! Okay.
Okay.
Might be doable. Need to build up a huge combo or something. Great thinking, great thinking. Redraw hand.
We can. I don't know if we can get better hand. Okay, that. Need like 10 points.
If we give up, Kombucha's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Making it yellow doesn't matter. Unless we make all of them yellow. We have a lot of cards. That would be useful.
I don't know if that one can be changed.
Oh, true. But if we want to use them as logs, just changing the color of some. The blue ones.
It's 29.
Closer. Guess you could use another one of the yellows on the yellow. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it does.
Oh, come on!
Oh, come on! Can you just add another one? Oh! Okay. We used a lot of things, but we win.
We will have to go out the forging!
Yep.
Kombucha better survive.
Yeah, honestly. You try your hardest, but even with the full force of the defense squad, you can barely keep it contained near the farms. You're dot in and around the battle, throwing rocks and making noise to keep the abomination's attention away from the rest of the colony. His tentacles whip around, slapping the ground and knocking into people, picking them up and throwing their helpless bodies like dolls, only to be crushed under his massive trunk-like feet. Fields are littered with bodies of the fallen. Sweat stings in your eyes, but you somehow stay on your feet. Others aren't so lucky. No.
Yoi, watch out!
Kombucha cries out, and you look up just in time to dodge the wet slap of a tentacle, tripping over a body and sprawling to the dirt yourself. The faceless makes a horrible noise from deep inside its craw, flecking you with spittle as your guts liquefy from the near miss. You're close enough to feel the sick heat radiating off of it. It doesn't have a face, but you realize with horror that it's... Zzz. The beam of a plas rifle arcs over your head, and the faceless roars again and turns to terrible attention. Kombucha. You scream and uselessly cover your head as it lumbers over you. As you scramble to your feet, you see Kombucha go flying through the air. He lands a few meters away with a sickeningly wet crunch. Anemone cries in horror as she runs to Kombucha's side, but it's too late. His body is bent at an unnatural angle, his eyes open and his face frozen in stupefied horror. He looks unreal, like a wax mannequin. Gone, like that. Anemone lets out a primal scream of pain, and you can see through the thought ignite in her mind, contorting her face with ugly fury, stands up to launch herself at the faceless again. You grab her arm, and she yells at you in wordless rage before collapsing to her knees, throwing her body over Kombucha's, sobbing like the scared teenager she is. You can only stand and watch. You hear a colossal cracking noise, and look up to see the faceless stumble towards the stratospheric. With a roar that shakes your very molecules, it loses its balance for the last time and falls onto the ship. Metal screams as the ship buckles and gives away. The whole pieces of the quarter swing shear off as your home opens like a tin can, spilling its contents into the square. Strata lurches, then collapses under the creature's weight. The abomination is slain, but as wails of grief join the whimpers of the dying, you have to wonder, at what cost? Council calls an all-colony meeting to face the aftermath of the attack. In the oppressive gloom of glow, you gather near engineering with the other survivors. It's one of the few buildings still standing. The corpse of the faceless still sits in the caved-in wreckage of the stratospheric, spilling its flaccid pink tentacles from its horrible zipper-toothed maw. It's already beginning to stink. You can't forget what you saw. Your mind keeps replaying that terrible moment, the faceless rearing up and in the sky, Anemone and her brother looking so small before it. Governor Udicott was killed by the smaller creatures that formed command during the attack. In her absence, Seek addresses the colony.
So instead of one surviving, both of them!
Just both die. Yeah,
I guess facing the faceless alone is the point?
Yeah, because Tonin also dies, and Kombucha, I guess, is also one that just has to die. I mean, as far as we know. The council acknowledges the bravery of the defense squad, citing their heroism in finally taking down the faceless. The Euponix is gone, the greenhouse is destroyed, and fields trampled. After a year of suffering, starving, and only barely scraping by, you're not just back to where you started, it's even worse. Everything your mom sacrificed herself for, gone in one night. The entire front half of the stratospheric has been destroyed. The living quarters, the canteen, the garrison, the lounge, even the Creechy, all gone. Only by some stroke of luck that people hiding in the Creechy weren't all killed. Seek suddenly reads the names of those who lost their lives, too many, including Governor Udicott. You all stand for a moment of silence. You feel the weight of loss like a blow to your chest. Anemone and her family cry out when her brother Combs' name is called, and their quiet sobbing continues through their silence. Where the living quarters destroyed, everyone moves into the engineering wing for shelter. You're crowded into the classroom with other families. Adults try to make it seem like a sleepover, but you're all still so shaken. Tammy doesn't return to the classroom. The little one's got out okay, but she's still in medbay, and will be for a while. Anemone cries about her brother and screams at anyone who tries to comfort her. Eventually you just ignore her grief, as painful as it is to hear her sobbing at night. You feel like you've been awake for days, and you'll never fully sleep again. You try, but you keep jerking awake, crying out in fear. Eventually you fall asleep sitting up, held in your father's arms. Your sleep is fitful, but mercifully dreamless.
Me?
Was it this bad last time?
I mean, things broke, but we saved Udicott last time.
I thought it was only the greenhouses last time. I didn't remember the stratospheric part. I mean, I know it gets destroyed eventually, but I wasn't sure it was now.
Okay, let's load this one, I think. There's a save there, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. We need to go and study biology.
Maybe sim helps, Elliot thinks?
Yeah.
Most of the colony gets attacked. Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. We did well. It's raining. Also.
Yeah, in real life. Okay, let's see. Blah 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 blah.
Gross.
It's disgusting.
Really cool art, but
Yeah,
horrifying.
great artist.
Yeah. Fight the monster! You run towards Euponix, picking up a pitchfork as you cross through the barren fields. When Kombucha sees you, he gestures for you to flee.
Wait, no, I don't want to fight it. Get off there, Noy. You're gonna get yourself killed.
You grip your pitchfork in defiance. You're sick of being told to hide like a child. You wanna fight?
Oh my god, look at that. Impossible.
Impossible.
We're gonna die.
Yeah. That's easy.
87.
Okay, we just can't reach that with this amount of... We're gonna have to give up and everyone's gonna die. I mean, nothing's gonna change.
Just a
really, I
minus.
guess. There's no way. Not with these numbers.
I'm almost there. I'm 25.
Almost. Like almost half. Oh god. No, that's crazy. That's just crazy.
I don't think making all of them yellow will help.
It will add one to each of them, but I don't think it will help. Just keep going.
Uh-oh. That's why I was like, wait, that one's high.
Oh no. Oh, we're 5 away.
No!
Oh.
So close!
Can't we
We should have made higher here.
pull a card? I don't know if we have higher yellows anyway. Draw all the cards. All the cards!
All the cards! Well, they have a 4.
We did it! We did it! What the fuck?
We used like all our stuff.
I know. Let me fucking wait. How does that change?
I don't know.
The faceless whips its tentacles around, slapping the ground and knocking into people, picking them up. Oh yeah, they said this. You're not entirely certain how you manage it, but somehow you get on top of it, clambering up its thick tail with your pitchfork in one hand. Its skin is leathery and smooth, radiating a sickly heat. The defenders shout as they see you climb into its massive tentacles. You ready your pitchfork and thrust it into its horrible craw. The faceless roars, rearing back on its hind legs and flailing its tentacles around in an attempt to throw you off. You keep a hold of it as it kicks and bucks under you, trampling the defense squad underfoot. The defensive line breaks, and the faceless takes off at the gallop towards the stratospheric. With a roar that shakes your very molecules, it loses its balance. Yeah, okay.
No,
This is the same. You slide down from its corpse and run back to the fields, where wails of grief begin to join the whimpers of the dying.
Please not Kombushka.
Please. No, okay, yeah.
Oh, come on!
It's the same outcome. And we spent all of our things. Come on, we even managed. It was an impossible challenge and we did it. Yes and no.
I'm just gonna search now if you can.
What the
Can you
fuck
save Kombushka?
Yeah, can kombucha be saved? We need to know. I
Um,
mean, probably not in this playthrough, but... At all. Like, at all. Kombucha? Ah.
Kombushka.
We just need to see the word yes. And then we'll be good. I don't think so. I don't know. Can't because of narrative reasons.
Yeah, it doesn't seem because Animals, it's part of her arc.
Oh, fair. She does grow up to become more of a rugged person. So. Damn it! Well, I guess we just...
Kom is the only fixed death.
Wait, what about Tonen?
I was like, also Tone?
Uncle Tonen? The fuck? No. Oh shit, yeah. In all your remembered lives, no matter what you do, no matter what you try, even killing the faceless in single combat is not enough. Seems to be no way to avert this disaster. Yeah, thank you.
Oh my god, it calls out of his he saved and try.
This time he might even have caused it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we just load our save then, so we keep some of our...
Oh, but look at this.
Ooh.
That's a good card.
They call you a hero for killing it. Ooh. But not everyone sees it that way. Your stunt got one of the defense squads trampled, and you did train the monster straight into the stratospheric. You were brave and lucky to survive, but it's hard to say if your actions made things better or worse. Yeah.
So we can save Judicot. We can go and save Judicot.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't she die anyway?
No, she just gives up to Mr. French guy.
Alright. Right. She just disappears from the game.
I wonder if we get French guy, because didn't she send out the help? Maybe we don't get the French guy.
We don't get a silly guy.
Still a French guy.
What the fuck was his name? Lume?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mr. I can everything.
Should we go with this to keep it different?
Yeah, let's go with this. Yeah, we read all this.
Yeah. My god. Well, that was interesting.
Damn!
Gosh.
Should we end it here?
Yeah, I think that's a good
We're gonna
one.
need to, like, go looking for so much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or use some money to buy stuff. I don't know. Can we buy it? I think it's broken. Yeah, we can't do it.
Yeah, no, nothing is available.
Yeah, now it's our fault everything's broken.
Mm-hmm. This looks more disheveled than before, but that might
We can't
just
even
be
go outside.
True.
Okay.
Damn it! At least we tried. I'm happy that we tried and actually won. And so on.
Yeah. Let's end it here and keep going on Tuesday.
I mean, it did
Thursday.
say impossible, so maybe that was a hint, but we were like, no.
Am I writing the same?
Yeah. Farewell.
Farewell. Chance. None of the first
Farewell all
guy.
our items.
Well, we used all our items, but we did impossible, and now everybody blames us for the deaths.
Yay!
We are the true villain of this story. Let's go bomb an alien.
Should we join this in bombing the...
Yeah, it's like the safe point by now. Let's just bomb everything and go bomb something else.
Like, I'm giving up.
I'm very tired. Anyway, thank you everybody who had the energy to deal with all this. And all the dudes.
Hope you have fun rewatching or watching this.
Hi, Lovi.
Hi, Lovi.
And maybe TK.
Maybe.
We watch it sometimes.
Yes, yes. And I hope the audio wasn't too horrendous and that you've been able to hear us properly.
Senpai will check it tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Senpai.
Hello, me.
That's...
But yeah.
Bye for now.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye.